And to the US government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never gonna trust you ever again.
What's good with y'all, man? Hey, TikTok is back, man. TikTok is back. Didn't even last that long. I remember being out last night, couldn't even open the app, but now it's back. The only ignorant statement this chick made, and I'm gonna play the rest of that video later because she did make some valid points. There's another girl that made some valid points in the vid. They crying, they bawling their eyes out. Of course, if you lose a source of revenue, bro, that's gonna leave you tripping. That's gonna leave you in scarcity. Very understandable. But she made such an ignorant statement trusting the government. You're never gonna trust the government again now after a TikTok ban. We just had this 4-year term with Joe Biden and all the goofiness, and you over here now saying, I can't trust the government. Like, come on now. Trump is the one that I trust to look out for the best interest of the U.S. economy. So naturally, he extended this TikTok ban. It's extended at least 90 days. Okay, so apparently in this time frame, somebody is going to have to buy the portion. Basically, I guess they're gonna like make a US subsidiary of the app, and somebody must buy that or take ownership of that, sell the TikTok of US. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna go. We got people like Mr. Beast putting up offers. I just heard the dude from Shark Tank was trying to buy it too. People with money are going to put up a bunch of billions to buy the platform for the US so it can still function, so people can still, make their income, make their living. Like it's going to be good. I have confidence that that's what's going to end up happening. Like, it's just people were over exaggerating when Trump already said he had a plan in place to make things happen. And even the TikTok CEO responded, thanking Trump and thanking, the situation going. But listen, man, listen. The main focus, which I mentioned in my last video, why are we so pressed about TikTok? We should really be focusing in on OnlyFans. We should focus in on these websites, these prime websites, bro. We need to focus in on that, bro. We need to focus in on that. We need to get rid of these things that brainwash you like that. Like TikTok, I think the only thing, first of all, TikTok only came around, it's a replica of Vine. If y'all remember Vine was fun, bro. Vine was fun. They got rid of that. TikTok was the replacement. Took some years. TikTok became the replacement. Okay, but the short form content, YouTube got shorts, Instagram got reels, the Facebook, same thing. It's like, that's not going to go away. The only detriment to that is, I believe, it shortens people's attention span a little too much. Like, people are just expecting 10 seconds of information, 15 seconds of information, and that just doesn't make sense. I think that's just really just it. But I mean, that's been happening anyway. I digress. We need to focus on OnlyFans, bro. And if we talking about the TikTok and stuff, ban the chicks that's shaking their ass on TikTok. Ban the chicks that's shaking their ass on the gram. Like, let's focus in on this niche, of people that are basically brainwashing and desensitizing a whole freaking age group. Like, somebody just sent me a post recently on Instagram saying that guys from the age of 18 to 25, like the majority of them, meaning over 50%, haven't even approached a woman. Now, that's wild to me. Like, you never just try to approach a chick and talk to her, do the natural thing. Now, y'all know how I be talking about you approaching chicks, cold approaching, you should get a signal for. But listen, there's a time and place for that, right? I don't believe that when you become successful, you become a high value man, that you even need to, because you're going to get chose by chicks, right? If you're attractive, you're going to get chose by chicks. If you put in the work, you in the gym, you got some muscles, you will be chose by women, and it'll be smoother. It'll be more effortless. It'll be more easygoing. I understand that. But when you're young, 18, 19, you in college, bro, that's the time where you should be getting your practice shots up. I'm an advocate for that. If you young like that and you just don't have a, you need to work on your mouthpiece, bro. You need to learn how to be in a situation with a chick and charismatically pull something off. You need to learn how to finesse. You need to learn how to talk to women. Like, that's where you get your reps in. That's what I believe. Like, the fact that 18 to 25-year-olds, over 50% of them have never approached a chick, like just off rip, like seen an attractive woman and was like, hey, what's up? And it's like, wow, it's a reflection as to being desensitized, number one, by all the stuff that's out here, but also the fact that I guess they're scared. What do y'all think? I want to hear y'all opinions on that. Like, is it it's a combination, of course, the prime websites, the OnlyFans, guys are desensitized, all the booty shaking on the gram and on TikTok, like, guys are desensitized to women because of the access that they can get online, I guess. And maybe they just busting hella nuts on this. Like, maybe they just busting hella nuts on themselves, and then, you know what I'm saying, they just partner up with Jergens, they go ambidextrous, akimbo with their hands. It's like, bro, dudes is out here sponsored, by a lotion brand. It's kind of crazy, but I guess that's why. And then on the flip side, it's like, it's so many people out here that will just actually be recording and try to embarrass you on purpose. Like, you pull up and then, how you see these chicks in the gym, how they just record. Oh, I caught him looking at me. Oh, it's like that whole narrative, though. I think we get rid of that stuff. We start with getting rid of the OnlyFans. We start with getting rid of just that type of content. You know what I'm saying? I digress, bro. But the situation we're in is crazy, man. Welcome back to the TikTok peoples and, all that stuff. I do have a TikTok. I'm just posting, like, I'm using TikTok to literally edit my shorts and my reels and get them things posted, like, because that's what it's become. It's become a situation where you got to do the short form too. And it's just something that needs to be done now at this point. I love making the long form content. Like, that's what I love to do, but it is what it is. I think, hey, bro, no shame in people's game if they were making an honest living. Anybody making an honest living, like anybody doing something they love. All we can really say is shout out to Trump for lifting the ban on TikTok for at least, 90 days. You got a hiatus. And it's just like, bro, somebody got to buy it. Somebody has to buy it. About to play these crying ladies in a second. And not to make fun of them, but in hindsight, it's kind of funny because there was already a plan in place. So if they had done their research, they would have known that Trump already extended, a deadline and, was already putting into action stuff. And somebody's going to buy it. Somebody's going to buy it, bro. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, bro. Y'all check out these crying females.
It's really not fair that, like, they're banning TikTok. And I know it's dramatic as hell that I'm crying, but I just seen the video of the girl that made the renegade dance. And I'm crying because I read a comment that was like the algorithm saying goodbye to us. And I've been noticing that a lot over the past, week. Like, all the trends that came in the beginning are coming back. And it just makes me really sad because it genuinely feels like our parents just came in the middle of a school year and said, yeah, forget all your friends, forget all the hard work that you did at this school, forget everything that you did. You're going to have to start from scratch. And it sucks because it's like, it's beyond TikTok dances. It's beyond all of that. Like, we have put Black culture on a stage that everybody can appreciate. Y'all have shown me things about psychology and my family and my friends and myself that I would have never learned in this lifetime. Like, I don't really know, and I know it sounds dramatic to say I don't know what I'm going to do without TikTok, but bro, I really don't know who I'm going to be without TikTok, because a large part of who I have become in the last 6 years and a large part of my growth has come from a lot of the stuff I've learned off of this app. And I really hate to say goodbye.
Because you just, like that, took away millions of people's income and livelihood. And who does that? So I'm never trusting you ever again with anything.
So I'm starting to give up hope that there's gonna be a Hail Mary moment at the end of this that's gonna save this app.
I feel so dumb coming on the internet and crying about an app, but the fact is that this has been a sense of community for me for years now, and it got me through really, really hard times in my life. The pandemic, losing my job, all of that, getting divorced, like all of this crap that's happened to me in the last 5 years since I've been on here. Hours and hours and hours of time I put into creating stuff for this platform. And I'm not the biggest creator on here. Like, I'm not like, I don't have 3 million followers or 10 million followers, but I do have a platform. It's the biggest platform I have, and I worked really hard to make it. On top of that, it's been a source of income for me for going on 3 years now. First, it was just a little bit, but then it got to be more. I'm not like rich off of it, but it has significantly helped my income every month. Hi, Halloumi. And it's been consistent enough that like I've been able to rely on it. So like on top of being just sad that I'm losing my creative outlet and my platform, I'm like worried about like what I'm gonna do financially. And I know like I'll figure it out. Like I've had to do that a million times in my life. Like I'm an artist, I've had to figure it out a million times, but it just like, it sucks that I have to, or that any of us have to. It's so unfair. This is so much more than just an app. Like this is really truly a sense of community that there is nowhere else on the internet. And like, yes, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Red Note now, I'm on Lemonade. I don't even know what that is, but I have 13,000 followers on there. I've literally only logged in twice. But I know that none of it's gonna be the same. I know none of it's gonna be the same. So I guess if this goes away, and for those of you that I don't see on the other apps, like wanna say like, thank you.
By the way, guys, I will be hosting a 2025 beach meetup. It's gonna be lit. If you've seen any of the content I've posted on my Patreon around the beach vlogs, you know, just bikini contest, that kind of stuff is on the regular, all right? At this location, I will be covering the hotel and drinks. Listen, man, it's gonna be fun. And this is for the guys that are joined in the King membership, okay? It's a brotherhood on this side. 2 group calls every week on Zoom. We tap in, we lock in, we talk money, we talk goals, we talk fitness, we talk ambition, health, mentality. Like we're all locked in on just being a superior version of ourselves. I will be hosting a beach meetup for these guys that make it to the inner circle. It's gonna be a great time, like I said, bro. It's gonna be lit. And listen, bro, at the end of the day, we work hard. We deserve to have some chicks in bikinis, shaking some buns. This location, plenty of talent, plenty of options as far as women go. Like, it's just a fun time, bro. Plus, plenty of beach activities, guys. Beach volleyball, football, all types of things. It's a vacation destination. That's all we're looking to do is enjoy ourselves. It is exclusive to the inner circle for the guys that are in the King membership. Y'all be easy, man.
We locked in on this shit. We focus. We start at 0 every day. But we go from 0 to hero every fucking day, bro. We go from 0 to hero every fucking day, though. That's how I like to keep it, man. That should keep you ambitious. How much did I achieve today? How much did I make today? How much did I do today? You just keep stacking them days, bro. Stack them days up. Stack them days up, kings. Stack them up, G. You know what I'm saying? We just keep winning.